Hello, everybody. Welcome to the Third Academy Metaverse. I don't know why I'm sounding like a radio show host, but yeah, thank you so much for attending. Should we do a little warm up with your characters or your avatars?
Let's go.
Yeah. So if you press is it right click your emoji, then you can get a series of avatars. Let's just all like wave to each other. For the Twitter space that is now live. Okay, I see 3 waves, 4 waves, 5 waves.
How do I wave?
So just tap your avatar.
Yeah.
And just wave. Okay, she got up. Cool. So we're joined today by Thais from Lisk, Paul from Rave Space, Felipe, stop flexing, Felipe for NFT Brazil, and Jean from Alt Island and Crypto Girls Club. So yeah, what is the purpose of today? To give you a little insight into our memberships, into our NFT collection, our launch, and to welcome you to the Third Academy Metaverse, because this is, I would say, officially the first event that we've done. And yeah, it's a really cool way to connect with people or our community members around the world. So I actually have a little presentation. Do we switch this on? Yeah. So that's so cool. I'm gonna have the mic emoji because it's like, well, for those of you that weren't there at our launch, this is more or less the same. So I'll quickly go through some slides. So I think everyone's here because, on the 12th of September, we launched our memberships. And yeah, we had a few questions. What is it? What are memberships? What do I get out of it? What does it mean for me? And what's happening with the community next? So lots of exciting things. And we'll discuss that, and also reflecting on the party we had. So next slide, please. Yeah, that's me. Okay, this is doxing me in the metaverse, which I do not approve of. So
we love you, Zoe. Let's go.
Who said that?
Who else?
Jean, that's not you. Cool. Yeah, that's me. Let's move on. Yeah. So after 50 events, connecting thousands of women, now we can say online as well. We're ready to, well, we've already launched our membership collection. So on the 12th of September, we had a huge party at the Lisk Center. Next slide. And yeah, how beautiful are NFTs in the metaverse? Can we go back a bit? Sorry, can we go like how beautiful is that? Like, holy shit! Like, yeah, we wanted. Yeah, can we have a round of applause? Like, it's a shame that Elise isn't there, but yeah, I actually got this NFT, so I'm happy. And you can still buy them. We're available at cryptogirlsclub.org. And yeah, we're so happy. I think we had about 70 sales, and yeah, we're looking for to reach that 200 mark. I think by next year. So yeah, cool. Next slide, please. This is the team. So we have Thais here today, who helped us make the magic happen at Lisk this year. Jean, co-founder of Crypto Girls Club, also a huge support throughout these months. Elise, who's not here but is our art director. Ara, can you speak, or are you're working out the tech?
Yes. Hi. I'm here.
Yeah, she's thanks to her, we're all the technical setup is available in the metaverse, and she's been working amazingly with the Third Academy team. So thank you so much for that and making this happen. And yeah, next slide, please. Yeah, everyone's seen pictures of us. We're not doxing ourselves in the metaverse. You can go next. Who here wasn't at the launch party? Can I just get a raise of hands, or who here wasn't actually on site, apart from obviously the Third Academy team? Okay, I know you weren't there, camera.
I missed it.
Okay, so there's. Oh, okay, it's a shame. What was your excuse? We only had 2. Work or sick? No, I'm joking.
Just overload of events, and got too late.
Yeah, no, we're only joking. Cool. Next slide, please. Yeah. Oh, there we go. More pictures. It actually looks so beautiful on screen. It's really cool to see this. But yeah, just to show that we are, in person and online and we can't wait to strengthen both the digital and the real world. And I think we do that really, really nicely. Can someone get a picture of this or a screenshot?
I got it.
Perfect. Next slide, please. So what do we offer? So, I mean, it's been 2 weeks since our launch. We have recently opened up our perks. So when you buy an NFT, you go into the Discord, you click verify your membership, and you will receive access to the channels that will give you perks. A lot of people were not confused, but saying, okay, what do we get out of this? It's discounted courses at the moment. We would love to promote the fact that we still have eight DeFi scholarships left. They're worth about €300. It is one of the best blockchain education, Web3 education for ladies, well, for me on the internet. And it's completely free of charge when you get a membership of Crypto Girls Club. So we are offering free courses, discounts, and they're available to see as you enter Discord. So that is live. We would appreciate your feedback. We would absolutely love if you have any feedback or questions, or if you want to see any perks that you didn't, that would be great to help us really navigate what we do in the future. Because we based the outreach or the partnerships based on what we want as women in Web3, but we're here to serve our community as well. So just let us know, and we'll try our best to add more perks and discounts to the list. Our mentorship program, which isn't live yet, but we have the mentors that have signed on, and we're about to launch that into the Discord as well and set up the first meetings. The meetings will actually be in the Third Academy Metaverse. So you own a NFT, Crypto Girls Club NFT, and you will have exclusive one-on-one sessions that will be in this living room. So it's a nice way to connect with your mentor without, we could have one-on-one sessions at our campus at Factory Berlin. But this is a more intimate way of getting to know your mentor online. So we're really excited for that, and I think this first sessions will be rolling out at the beginning of next month. Access to co-working spaces. So at the moment we offer 16 membership factory co-working spots a month to Crypto Girls Club members. So if you're in Hamburg or Berlin, you will gain access. You just have to message us on the Discord, and we'll give you a pass. Also, maybe Third Academy can mention that they have their own co-working space that they're building. Does anyone want to jump in and explain the amazing Women in Web3 campus that's coming up? No. Okay. Where have they gone?
Hold on.
I think they've disappeared.
On that.
Jameson's gone. Jameson, come up here and explain.
Immediately.
You had 3 avatars here. I can't believe they've all gone silent in maybe they.
Sorry, I'm running the slides. Yes.
Oh, sorry.
So I've been off camera. I don't have too much to say. We're in the process of building out a women's section in another part of our metaverse that we are calling the Hive, and it will be, for fully branded for Crypto Girls Club, and it's looking really good. But we're getting close to unveiling that, and we should probably have it for the next event.
Very exciting.
Awesome. We can't wait for that. If we could have our NFTs in there, Okay, someone's.
I'm sorry. What was that?
Jean, is it you? Okay, it would awesome to also have our NFTs in there as well. I think we were
Yes. We've been making NFT galleries and things like that. It'll look awesome.
Cool. Yeah. So speaking of NFT galleries, we also had NFT Brazil participate in our actual gallery on the launch party, but also in the Race gallery. So we're excited it actually worked really well. So we're excited to bring more artwork to the digital world. So we'll definitely be showcasing more women in Web3 artists in our space if we're allowed to. Cool. So next slide, please. Yeah, this is. I mean, I can do a tutorial. If any, hands up, who owns a Crypto Girls Club membership? No one. Great. then I don't need to go through the tutorial.
Everyone.
I know
Shy.
I'm going to assume it's everyone and not nobody, because everyone, harmoniously didn't reply. No, so I won't go through the basics, but yeah, if anyone has any difficulties accessing the perks and the discounts, then let me know. I think this week it really got busy and a lot of people were commenting. We only have one t-shirt left, so yeah, and also some of the discount codes have been used up. So we know it's working. We know that our perks are, I think someone on Twitter said our perks are to die for, which I think is a big compliment. And we've been getting a lot of attention on that. So that's pretty cool. Next, please. Yeah, our mentors, as I said, you will be connected in the metaverse. I think if the metaverse isn't a possibility, then it would be in Discord, or we'd stream via Discord. But yeah, we would have developers, entrepreneurs, executives, and OG CGC members in the space supporting the journey, and actually not supporting our journey, but our community members' journey. So yeah, if you need any tech advice, I think someone said the other day, like, hey, I want to change my career, but I just don't have the mentorship. And that's why we chose a really diverse and varied selection of really awesome mentors that I love to support. So that will be launching, I think, beginning of the month as well, like I said. Next, please. Yeah. Oh, wait, this is really meta. This is like metaverse in the metaverse. Oh my God. Okay, next. Don't know what to say about that. About the artist, Elise isn't here to discuss, but yeah, the artist, she's awesome. She's been, Berlin-based designer or graphic designer, and she created our AI-generated art, which I think, really fits this environment as well. Next, please. So what's next? We're going to be, more events, more feedback, I think, this time. Having all the perks and making sure that it's what you want to really use, and onboarding more partners to the ecosystem. So just like the Ed Academy, we will be looking for more ways to do partnerships and rep the space in Web3 for women. And I think that's it. What's next? Yeah, so do QR codes work in the metaverse? No, okay. Well, if anyone's on their phone, I might just try it, because that would...
Yes, try it. It should work.
I'm gonna do it right now. Also, Third Academy has this cool feature where you can see my face. Can you see my face?
Oh yes.
I look really rough because I'm in Bulgaria right now. But yeah, but we won't use that right now. It does not. Does it work? Hold on, I'm zooming in. No, but maybe if we have a bigger QR code, we can try it again. But yeah, minting's available, and I highly recommend to join us on this journey, because we're only just getting started. So yeah, I guess we can go to the partners here. So like
for me, by the way.
Huh?
It worked for me.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Oh, awesome. Well, I guess you have to buy an NFT now, right? There we go. Cool.
I will. And that was the end.
No, I mean, I'm not not threatening everyone. Okay, so I guess we could go around the partners, and we can start off with Thais. Give yourself a wave from Lisk. First partner of the day.
Hi. I managed to figure out how to wave properly. Sorry, took me a while. So for we're very happy. We partnered with the Crypto Girls Club early this year. We had a massive launch with the partnership around March the 8th during International Women's Day. We noticed like Crypto Girls Club, like the community is very active and make totally sense to partner with them and onboard more women. We're huge advocates for women, empowering women in the Web3 space. We did offer the space for meetups, mentoring, educational programs, and provide all the resources they needed for the community. And yeah, we're very happy with this partnership. We did also the NFT membership launch during Berlin Blockchain Week was extremely successful as well. They're such vibrant and active, so I think we're very happy with everything so far. And it's great to see how the community is growing so fast. I remember when I joined Crypto Girls Club was around September last year, so it's been 1 year. Around that time, I think was 300 people. I don't even remember, but to see like 800 people active every day in their Telegram chat, it's very interesting. So I think for now, like what people can expect from the membership, from our side as LISC partners, is actually mentoring, help with developing skills, and feel free to reach out like to any developers from LISC through the membership NFTs. We'll provide that as well, and this is our contribution with them. Feel free to ask any questions too. And yeah, Zoe, she's been amazing, and everyone in the community is like very supportive of each other. So we're happy with everything. Yep.
Awesome. I guess the question, let's do FAQs after the panel, I think, so people have time to like chill and discuss. But yeah, thank you. Felipe, you're sitting across me. NFT Brazil.
Hello, you hear me?
Give yourself a wave.
Yeah.
Or like put yourself on the mic. There's actually a mic.
Okay, good. Yeah. So yeah, we did our first event last June in São Paulo, Brazil. Actually, our goal was to connect all the communities of Web3 in Brazil and connect the artists too as well, the creators. So we wanted to cause a really big impact in Brazil. So we went to the Temple of Art. It's called Bienal. I don't know if anyone have been there, but it's very important. So we took the first crypto art exhibition in history of this spot. So because of that, we got a lot of media. We were in all the newspapers, TV channels, a lot of interviews. So this was our goal, to become famous. So for the next year, we're gonna expand. We're gonna have more themes as like games, like fashion, because everybody needs to know more about how this technology can integrate with creativity. So we're bringing creators, bringing artists, companies, tech companies, to become one of the most important events of Web3 in the world. And I think we're gonna get there, because the first one was really amazing and everybody is looking for the next year. So I came here to Europe just to connect to more communities as like Crypto Girls. I have this great opportunity to present the project in this great event. So we brought a little bit of our exhibition here. We brought some 6 female artists, and we showcased them in the event, and they were very excited about it too. So we are looking for the next event. So, and I hope that the Crypto Girls and all you guys can, go to Brazil next year to feel this great event that we're gonna make. So thank you, Zoe, to invite me. And I'm already knowing a lot of people here in Europe. So thank you very much.
Is that an open invitation for all Crypto Girls Club to come to Brazil? Because I will definitely take that. So CGC goes Brazil. Let's do it. LFG. Okay. Okay. Paul's next. Rave space. So are you speaking?
He looks like he has the microphone on, definitely on.
He's doing his emojis, but he's not speaking.
Oh yeah.
I think maybe we can move to Jean Fire.
Not you figuring out how to say my name after knowing me for a year. I love you.
I think it's sexy, Jean.
I mean, honestly, I was going by Jean Fire until this boy that I really liked said Jean one time. My heart jumped, and we've been here ever since. So it's all good. Did you have, in regards to Crypto Girls Club, where we're going, I do want to say a few more things on that side. I feel like even if it's just for the people in the room and everyone else that gets to like watch the content in the future. Our goal is to help more women be comfortable in this space and grow in this space, okay? Like, we're doing a lot of cool things. We're having really cool events. We have a sexy collection, and we will probably have a few more sexy collections as our community grows. Again, we've only created 300 for a reason, because that's what we can manage. We know, okay, if 300 women jump up right now and say they need help, we know how to help. We will not be overwhelmed by this. The reason why this is important is because we look at the world in a way where the technology that we kind of exploring now with Third Academy and with the NFTs, these are little parts of a bigger picture. We can use these tools to create more opportunities for women in the space, but we can also create more opportunities for people outside of the space, and for ideas to really be manifested and solutions to come to the forefront. We need people in society that are living through different realities to come up with solutions to fix things in their community. For example, I cannot go to Brazil and fix issues in Brazil better than Felipe. It's not going to happen. It's not possible. I can be on the team. I can make suggestions. I can even point Felipe and his team in the right direction, but he knows what his community needs more than anyone. Same goes for women. We as women, we need to take responsibility in the age of technology. We need to figure out how to build better systems, better infrastructure, how to make sure, I mean, we even have like conversations already about how AI is biased, which is only a reflection of the people behind it. And that is only happening because not enough women are in these spaces making decisions, training computers, right? A lot of the times we get so overwhelmed when we are faced with anything technology, but the reality of the situation is it's all about communicating, telling the machines what to do. It's like having children. Learning how to code is basically learning how to train a child. It is really about communication and making sure that you are representing your community. It can be the community of women. It can be the community of your country. It could be your neighborhood. Whatever it is, there's a possibility that you can bring more value to your people by learning new things, by joining communities like Crypto Girls Club, by coming on platforms that Third Academy is like launching and meeting new people. Sometimes it's not going to be that as intentional, right? It doesn't have to be so. You don't have to be like, okay, until I have a solid plan on how I'm going to save the world in my own little way, I'm not going to be engaging. There's so many interesting people here, and every day I learn from everyone that I get to talk to and I get to spend time with. And of course, I'm also launching Old Island, and there's a bunch of stuff we're doing there for creators from Africa and its diaspora, because there is no infrastructure. But the goal is to create a solution that helps every independent creator. The goal is to help communities that are attached to that independent creator, and instead of just looking at foundations that are so connected with our communities on the ground. So again, thank you so much, Third Academy, for hosting us, Zoe, for making me a part of this. And I really want us to continue pushing forward with Brave Space, with NFT Brazil, and all our new partners, including Polygon. And I feel like there's so much we get to do now, and this is just the beginning.
Wow, that was, I mean, so epic. Thank you. You just, embodied the spirit of Crypto Girls Club in that. So yeah, thank you so much, Jean. Yeah, Thais like power.
I can't
I feel like you have like before you leave, because I know you have a couple of meetings coming up. I just wanted to ask you a few questions, if that's okay, because it is a Q&A, and you are the mother of Crypto Girls Club. So I wanted to ask you, how did you feel when you saw all these people come out for a vision that you jump-started, right? How did it feel? And is it everything that you imagined?
Yeah, it didn't really hit me until recently. Like, you do have these like micro moments of like, even just now, like looking and just like being like, my heart is full. Like, we're in the metaverse and we're celebrating something that I created, but I don't want it to be like individually like, oh, this is about me. but this is about like the community, and I think like I have a real focus on like everyone, and I am in a really lucky position as well because I get to know like really deep individual stories of every single, well, a lot of the community there, and so I actually feel really grateful. I'm not sitting there being like, oh, I've done this. I'm actually getting so much out of this, and yeah, it's the gift that keeps on giving, and that's why it never feels like work. So I'm really happy to hopefully make this my work.
And I also want to say before you go, you are such an amazing example of what can happen if you see an issue in your community and you want to fix it. Everything I just said, Zoe is a perfect embodiment of that. She saw a problem in her community, and even though other people are also trying to solve it, it didn't hinder her from solving it in her own little way and contributing in such a big way that it has impacted all of our lives. And we're here today. So I think, yeah, that's the perfect example. I'm going to let you go now, but any final words?
No, I will listen in. But are you gonna take the Q&A and take the stage? Jean and I are a bit of a double team, so I do the first half, and then she does the panels and the fun stuff. So
I did get my mic to work. If I can just say hello.
Yes, perfect. Yeah.
Oh, Paul's back.
Yes. No, my cat was meowing and I muted myself, and of course, till rookie move, I forgot to unmute myself. But yeah, thank you so much for reaching out. I think we've always been super impressed by the enthusiasm that Crypto Girls have in all of their real life events. So it's so great to see that you've got this like actually really proper, nice, beautiful metaverse event. I mean, Brave they're metaverse builders, and as you've seen. It's a pretty male-centric team, so keep an eye out for any job postings. I think they'd love to have definitely more a female presence on the team, and generally just really glad to have more art in the Musée des Centrales. I'm always like looking out for projects that are interesting, or in the case of a launch, like a beautiful launch of your NFT membership NFTs. So just really happy to have a place where people can just come anytime and drop in and check them out, as well as NFT Brazil. We'll be rotating the exhibition, so I'll just keep posting about that throughout the rest of the month. Ta-da!
Amazing.
I think it really gave a real opportunity for people that couldn't attend the day to see the artwork, and the artwork was just absolutely fantastic in the metaverse as well. So really, really nice touch. What were you saying, Jean?
Talking about art, I'm still obsessed. I am still obsessed with a waterfall in the background. Like you guys really had. Sheesh. But yeah, no, like just to get on the same page, okay? So we're gonna have like a Q&A now, where we are asking questions about your project and stuff like this. So I just wanted to know if anyone else has prepared questions as well. Do you have curiosities about the partners that are on board? Because I feel like there's a lot of cross collaboration potential here.
Yeah, we did have a bit of feedback on the night, being like, obviously what did the perks specifically entail? But now we've launched, I think it's a bit like more clear, and our direction is a bit more tangible, because we were just talking about the perks and it didn't really feel real. But now we've launched something, people can actually see it, they can interact, and they can actually get their hands on the membership offers. So yeah, if anyone has any questions on the collection or anything, or even just event suggestions, because
I feel like one of the great things about the presentation and how very concise and simple our mission and agenda is, it's like very straightforward. We're here to onboard, we're here to support, and of course we want to connect. So that's what we're doing. I feel like I have a few questions for everyone here. So if you guys can test out your mics really quickly so we can have an active response time. So unmute your mic.
Yep.
Hola.
It's no longer a requirement. Please unmute your mic unless you're in a very noisy environment. Then please stay out of it. I'm just gonna go off the list, and I'm gonna ask you questions about Web3. This is the Q&A. I'm opening it up. Of course, if you have questions about the Crypto Girls Club, feel free to just ask anything. I'm gonna start with Ara. Okay. I know that you are doing front end. I also know that you're looking for more opportunities that kind of are front end Web3, but it doesn't have to be exclusive to Web3, which leads me to believe you understand it's not just about Web3, it's not just about Web2, it's about how all these different technologies come together to serve different communities and different needs, right? What are you the most excited about? Like, what industry can you not wait to get an overhaul with all this new stuff that you know? I mean, you are literally a developer, so you probably have a better perspective on that, Ara. I can tell your mic is still muted, and I know it takes a couple seconds. So, yeah.
I'm not a developer.
Like front end, right? Is this not Mara?
No, this is Ara.
I'm so sorry. I thought this was Mara, and
No.
you're just really cute with Ara. We have a
No worries. No worries. That's a huge. But I try to answer your question, but I'm not a developer. I am just really curious with all the upcoming communities and how communities work together using the technology to solve solutions, like you said before. So that's my part.
So you're an artist. Can you tell us a little bit more about yourself? Because I feel like I'm lost. Maybe everybody else knows, but just for history's sake, right? For the history.
I'm not prepared. I'm not prepared for the intro. Yeah, but I'm happy to help with the Girls Club and to join. But maybe someone else has questions from our guests.
Ara's recently, like, she moved to Texas from Germany, which I just think is so cool. So hopefully you haven't adopted the Texan accent yet.
No.
But we're still waiting on that one. So it still sounds like a German accent to me.
Yeah.
Cool.
Well, that's already an introduction. Now we know you are in Texas eating good steak. Congratulations.
Thank you.
Okay, Felipe. The same question goes for you. Like, what are you most excited about? Like, I know you have your project and you're doing incredible.
Yeah. I'm really excited to, merge all the creative industry with these new possibilities of these technologies. Everybody's lost yet. All the artists, like most of them. So our main goal here is to become seamless. Actually, we don't need to explain everything to everyone, but you have to onboard in a seamless way. So I'm very excited to build this bridge for all the artists, for all the creatives, all the creators, so they can, earn more for their arts, for their work, without intermediaries. So that's what I'm very excited about. I come from the advertising business. I was fed up, like, to, only make campaigns for the brands, and now I see, like, I got very excited about it, to see this way that I can work now with creators, with artists, which is the field that I love, So I'm really, really excited and studying a lot about it and building in the backstage with some brands already. So that's it. Yeah. I think that we're going to have, like, a great era for the creators,
I completely agree. I mean, I'm an artist myself, and I've done my own little 1-2s, in the last few years, a few nominations, shows, and I feel like one of the biggest issue Web3 is facing is the shame of what happened with the NFTs and what happened with tokens. and how now the entire industry is looked at the same way a scam is looked at. And I think that's really, really wrong, not just because even though every day we hear about banks collapsing or over leveraging or whatever, people still use bank accounts, right? And this it's not even, it's centralized. And it's crazy because every day we hear about record labels scamming artists or artists not being able to expand or having creative freedom or whatever. And then we're like, we still are looking to sign with these labels, right? I know not every label, not every contract is bad. There are some really good artists doing amazing with their labels, and I think we should need to celebrate that. But the fact of the matter is, record labels, the biggest record labels in the world belong to the West. They belong to America, and America is known to be this green pasture for a creative. Like, if you really make it in America, you've made it everywhere. So what happens to Africa? What happens to Asia? What happens to South America? Like, what happens to regions when they have to align themselves with American culture to break into international spaces? And what happens to the communities of these artists when, what does an American record label know about impacting African children's lives or Indian children's lives? There's a very big disconnect, and I love that celebrity culture is dying. Only people that have purposely ignored TikTok and all these other platforms in the last 3 years. If you are a content creator or you're a creator and the algorithm knows you're a creator, the information we are being fed is different from people that are just have the app on their phone or just use Instagram to promote whatever they want to promote and run ads. There's a different ball game going on. There are videos with over a million likes about the death of celebrity culture, and the comments sections are filled with people freeing themselves of this idea that someone, just because they're on TV or just because they have followers, they are more important or they're more valued. Of course, there's envy, there's hate, there's jealousy, there's all that rubbish as well. But the reality of the situation is, it doesn't matter how big of a star or big of a platform you have if you don't use it to help people. If you have 100,000 people in your community, or you have 100,000 monthly listeners, and out of those 100,000 monthly listeners or 100,000 fans, not a single person can say, being your fan has helped me ABC, right? It could be, and all these things can be solved with Web3, where ownership goes back to the creator, where decentralization is a thing, where they can bring new opportunities to the community. And I feel like we, as the early adopters, I mean, I don't even want to say early adopters, because if we are early adopters, what do we call the people that have been in the space for 3-5 years, right? So those of us who are in the space now, we have a very great opportunity to build platforms and products and experiences. Not Zoe on the table. Platforms and experiences that do that, as Felipe said, seamlessly. We need to have a seamless experience. It's not about just trying out the products and the experiences. It's really integrating them as a solution, right? So, for example, a metaverse event like this is integrating this as a solution. We had an event in Berlin and not everyone had access to it. It wasn't documented for everyone. Some people might have missed it, right? The opportunity to network. And we hope to grow these virtual spaces in a way that even if you are not going to be able to get a visa to go to an event in Berlin, you can still have the benefit of meeting the people and communicating with them, just like social media, just in an upgraded fashion, an alternative, a way to take it to the next level. So I feel like
I just need to interject. We have 3 minutes left, so perfect. I mean, we could probably move this to Twitter or a Twitter space, but I think it's going to close in 3 minutes. But I mean, I would say, I mean, it's almost 8 o'clock, but thank you so much, everyone. Jean, do you want to wrap up quickly?
Yeah, I mean, I definitely want to wrap up. I have a meeting in 3 minutes, so that works perfectly. I just, everything I said still stands. So everyone here, thank you so much for showing up and showing out. And thank you for connecting. And I hope we continue figuring out different experience and products that we can collaborate on to really
well said.
Yeah.
Totally agree. Totally agree.
That's the perfect ending.
Zoe
like
trying to rush me, not Zoe rushing me off the stage. Okay, bye.
Thank you, everyone.
Bye.
No, I might not be German, but I'm very punctual. So yeah, if we don't have any more questions, then I guess Melissa, Monica, Britt, all good. You're happy, you're bullish about Crypto Girls Club.
Yay.
You're in the Telegram, so
that was bad.
Yes.
What do you mean? Yay! Yay!
Yay!
that was a little bit like, oh gosh, yay.
Sorry. Yay!
Well,
Cool.
I was just going to quickly say, Jean, I totally, I think everything you said is on point. I think just watching the kind of use cases for Web3 to continue to, shall we say, hopefully course correct when it comes to everything we've done up until Web2, and just, yeah, we need to work together on that. So anytime we can collaborate with anyone, I'm super happy to talk about that.
Thank you, Paul.
Yeah.
I guess we could talk about, like, no one knows behind the scenes. We've got 1 minute about the tech issues that we had the night before the launch.
Wait,
do you want to go into that with our last minute? No. Okay, let's just wrap up then.
Great time. Great time.
Until next time on Things That Go Wrong. No. Thank you so much, guys.
I really want to watch this happen now. Like, I want them to kick me out.
We just vanish?
Right? That's what I'm thinking about. Like, are we just gonna
turn to ghosts? Like poof? Like
I'm not waiting to be evaporated, so I will evaporate myself.
Oh my God! She said, "I know when I'm not welcome anymore."
It's a beautiful space. I've really enjoyed being here, and great talks. So
it was a nice experience.
I don't think anybody enjoyed it more than Felipe. Not him on stage performing for us.
It's karaoke.
I'm enjoying it. I want to fly too. Can I fly?
How can I fly?
It feels like when we went to karaoke.
Space.
Yeah.
The access link goes for another 30 minutes. Actually, we usually leave it open, so you are welcome to chat or continue to play with some of the games and things.
Cool.
Nice. Feel free to go out in the garden and have a look around.
Listen to the birds chirping.
Yeah, grab some pizza, some tacos.
I'm here for the tacos.
Okay, guys, it was really lovely. Thank you so much for hosting us. It was beautiful. We'll continue to have these experiences and have a better turnout, more people, more exciting people. But everyone that showed up, thank you guys. You guys are special, for real.
It was a good crowd, I think. Looks good.
Bye, guys.
Ciao.
Bye.
Good evening.